Are you Matthew Aldridge?
I'm the attorney of fact for Matthew Aldridge.
You were what?
The attorney of fact.
Attorney what?
Of fact.
Attorney of fact. And what does that mean?
You know, his authorization to do legal representation.
Are you a licensed attorney?
No, I'm simply an attorney of fact.
Okay. And does that mean you have a power of attorney? What is your name?
Alright guys, today's court hearing is completely crazy. We've got a guy named Matthew Aldridge, at least that's what the papers say. But the man standing there is saying he doesn't have a name and calls himself an attorney of fact. That's not even a real legal thing. These sovereign citizen people always claim that the court has no power over them. But that's not true. Courts have authority over anyone in their area, period. The judge isn't falling for it for even a second and completely shuts this guy down in the best way possible. Let's get into it.
My name?
Yes, sir.
I don't have.
You don't have a name? Pardon?
I'm the attorney of fact for the respondent in the area.
Well, let me explain to you. Only an attorney at law can stand in court and represent a criminal defendant. And to do so otherwise violates the criminal law statutes of the state of Tennessee and could land someone who attempts to represent themselves as an attorney at law in serious trouble. I understand what you're saying. I understand you're saying an attorney in fact. And what I want you to understand is that if you have a power of attorney, then you need to demonstrate that power of attorney. Do you have a legal document called a power of attorney?
No, I do not this time.
Okay. Then you don't have any authority to act on behalf of Matthew Aldridge in this court. You have no legal authority, nor do you have any authority through a legal document to represent or to act on behalf of Matthew Aldridge.
Why don't we court just let me file this document?
Show it to the bailiff and he'll show it to me. Apparently there's a copy here.
Alright guys, so this man is calling himself an attorney of fact, and to prove it, he actually hands the judge a random piece of paper. It's full of made-up laws claiming he has the right to represent Matthew Aldridge. But here's the truth, real attorneys need a license and have to follow real legal rules. You can't just print out a fake law and expect it to work. These sovereign citizens always think they're smarter than the system. They argue about jurisdiction like they're somehow above the law, but spoiler, they're not.
Courts only follow real laws, not fantasy ones.
And this judge wasn't having it at all. He stayed calm, shut the guy down every time he tried to talk, and completely tore apart his nonsense one piece at a time. At one point, the man even said he couldn't say his own name, and the judge actually joked about it, which was kind of funny, because judges rarely show emotion like that. You could tell this one had zero patience for the circus act. The truth is, these sovereign citizens believe they can opt out of the legal system just by saying they don't recognize the government. They talk about things like common law or the Uniform Commercial Code, UCC, but they totally misunderstand how any of that works. Courts run on federal, state, and local laws that have existed for centuries and are protected by the Constitution. There's no secret loophole that lets you skip the law. All these people really do is waste the court's time and end up with a criminal record. The whole argument collapses because of one simple rule, jurisdiction. Courts have authority over anyone in their area, no matter what you claim. And if you try to use these fake legal tricks to avoid taxes or tickets, not only will it fail, it'll probably make your punishment even worse. I honestly don't get why people keep trying this. Do they really think they're outsmarting the system, or is it just rebellion? Either way, it's ridiculous, and kind of sad. They're not fighting the system, they're just embarrassing themselves. Anyway guys, that's my breakdown for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell me what you think about sovereign citizens in the comments below. Thanks for watching, take care.